Hi everyone. Today and tomorrow we are going to solve exponential equations. Today we're going to focus on solving exponential equations by creating a common base. There are two types of ways we're going to solve exponential equation. The first kind, which we're talking about today, is when we're able to make the bases the same. Tomorrow we're going to talk about how we can solve it when we're not able to make the bases the same. Okay, so if you can look on the right side, these are the steps that we're going to follow for the kind we're doing today, when we're able to come up with a common base. We're going to turn them into the same base, set the exponents equal to each other, and then solve for x. So if I look at 2 and 4, I'm able to come up with a common base because I know that 4 can be written as 2 to the second power. So I'm just replacing 4 with 2 to the second. And now I've done step 1. I've turned the bases into the same thing. So now I'm going to set the exponents equal to each other. So my left exponent is x plus 1. My right exponent, if you remember when we have an exponent raised to an exponent, we multiply those. So that is 2 times x, which is 2x. And now I'm going to solve. So I'll just subtract x from both sides. And x is equal to 1. And if you plug it back in, it makes sense. 2 to the 1 plus 1 is 2 to the second, which is 4. And 4 to the 1 is 4 as well. We're going to look at a couple others. So again, I want to come up with a common base. And I'm going to look at my smaller number there and see if I can't rewrite the other base using that smaller number. So if I have a base of 2 on the left, yes, there is a way I can rewrite 8 with a base of 2, because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And once again, now we have bases that are the same. So I'm going to set the exponents equal to each other. So 4x plus 2. Remember that if I have an exponent equal to an exponent, an exponent raised to an exponent, I can multiply those exponents. I have to distribute the 3, so don't forget to do that. And now we're going to solve. Slide down a little bit. Subtract 3x. 4 minus 3 is 1x. And x is equal to 4. Okay? All right. Next one is a little bit tricky because we've got a fraction in the 1. If you remember something about fractions, remember if you have 1 over 3, which is the same as 1 over 3 to the first, that exponent in the denominator is the same as a negative in the numerator. So 1 over 3 to the first is the same as 3 to the negative 1. So that's what I'm going to replace the 1 over 3 with, because I can see that if I have a base of 3, I can rewrite 81 as 3 to the third. So I'm going to replace 1 over 3 with 3 to the negative 1. Okay, same on the left side. I'm going to replace 81 with 3 to the 4th. And now once again, we have a common base. So exponent raised to an exponent, so I'll just go 4 times 3x. I may as well just write it out like that to begin with. That negative 1 is distributed. And once again, we're going to go ahead and solve. Put this down. So I'll add 5. And when we divide both sides by 17, we're going to get 6 over 17. So kind of a funky fraction that happens in the homework that you get as well. Some of them are going to end up being fractions. Okay. All right. We're going to do one last one more with a fraction. So I look at 5 and 1 over 25. I'm not going to worry about the fraction yet. I'm going to look at the base of 25. So between 25 and 5, what is a common base I can come up with? Well, the smaller of the two numbers is 5. So 1 over 25 can be rewritten as 1 over 5 squared. And 5 to the second in the denominator is the same as 5 to the negative 2 in the numerator. So that's what I'm going to replace my 1 over 25 with. This just stays 5. We didn't have to change anything there. So this is getting off a little bit. Okay, well we have a common base, so now we will set the exponents equal to each other. This is equal to this. We'll distribute the negative 2. Add 4 to the other side, so if I add 4, I end up with 7x plus 2. We'll just leave this on 18. So what I did is I kind of on the side, I added that 4x. We'll minus 2 from both sides. And divide by 7. Okay, so that is it for today. Your homework is going to be to do the 11.5a worksheet. Okay,